And I done a funeral yesterday, and I said to the family, we have a heart too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't like burying our people. We hate to see the hearse bag up here. And I'm saying this, when God has blessed you to have a great pastor who loves you, and you know he loves you because it's on the banner 30 years. And you know that God has blessed you. Love him. Serve him. Follow him. Do whatever it takes for him to go stronger in the Lord. And I ask myself the question, when do we retire? I know he's older than 30. And I think about when we get old, when do we decide that it's time for us to go? We can't do that. I wonder why some pastors are still there. Now that I'm one, I understand. I remember when Jesus said, unless you eat my body and drink my blood, you have no part in me. And they left Jesus. And he asked his disciples, are you going to leave me too? He said, if we leave you, where are we going to go?
Right, Doc.
He said, you have the word of life. Now, if we leave the word,
Where can we go?
we have nowhere to go. Ask any of these pastors up. We have nowhere else to go but to meet Jesus in his place. Thank you, Pastor. God bless you.
Amen.
My wife, amen. She's coming with words of thanks.
God be the glory for the things that he has done. To the pastor, Rich, where is he? He moved on me. To First Lady Jacqueline, who are dear friends of ours. To Pastor Donald Robinson and to his wife in absence, they're very dear friends. Thank you so much for participating. Other pulpit hosts. I haven't left Reverend Hall out because I have to feed him several days a week. Anyway, I love you all and thank you for sharing. Pastor Collins, a moderator, for coming out with my husband today to celebrate this 30th year. And like you say, he was going to take his time. He wasn't moving fast. And Reverend Terrell Hookfin, I can't say enough. That's just my son. Okay? So thank him for hosting the pulpit today. Thank all of you all for being here, for friends, Sweet Home, St. Helena, and Jan, I will try to do more at Sweet Home. Okay, yes. And thank all of you all seriously for coming out and supporting family, friends. Thank you all so much. And to my husband, I know everybody been getting up here singing today, Teddy behind me now, so I get behind me. I'm going to tell you like the rest, I don't sing, but to my husband for 30 years, and it's a lot. I've seen the ups and downs, and I try not to be hard on you at the house. I really try. It's hard sometimes, but I try not to. But I just want to say this to you. Let Jesus, let him fix it for you. He knows just what to do. Whenever you pray, just let him have his way, and he'll fix it for you. Congratulations, 30 years.
Amen. Truly, God is good. He's all the time. I think I was doing some calculation in my mind, I believe last night. I want to say, I believe it was 22. And I became the pastor here. And you put it together how old I am now. Amen. One particular question is always asked, how was you able to be here? 30 years. The Bible is right. Pastor Richard dealt with the rule of law. Science says what goes up come down. I think it's the law of gravitation. If we take an item, whatever it is, and if we throw it up and it remains there, something wrong. But the rule is if it goes up, it'll come down. To answer what could be a very complex question is how was I able to be here this long? It's really simple. It won't take a whole lot of research, study. Very simple. And here's the simplicity of it. God's word is true. It is true. I'll give you a pass. A couple got into it, called into my own heart. Believe me when I tell you, I did not want this job. And before you become a pastor, you start as a preacher. You come out pastoring, you start preaching. And I can tell you any number of reasons why I did not want it. One reason, there are many, I saw how people treated preachers.
Tell it, Doc. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Let me tell you, I remember when God took me off my job to be full-time in this, and I say this occasionally in Bible study. I promised the Lord I'll be full-time. And my Aunt Bet's daughter, Anna, had just graduated from college, and she was looking for a job. And she happened to go to this man that we both knew. And she's looking for a job. And he asked her, "Where is Pound?" And she called me up while in his office, and he says, "I want to talk to you." I said, "Okay." So I went out along with another person. And I'm trying to make this as short as I can. And he made a big offer to me. And I know what the Lord said, but I accepted. And wound up losing way more money than I made. But here is the rule of law. As Pastor Richard says, if you're so into him, when he gets ready, some seeds don't come up overnight. But the late Reverend John Thompson, late Whitaker, says this to me when I was pastoring a small church. If you just be faithful with a few things. Here's something else I learned. Many lessons I've learned in 30 years as pastor. Here's what I learned. Quantity don't always equate to quality. Amen. But thank God for quality. Saint Helena, you are a quality church. In order to emphasize it more in a very personal way, get Deacon McClinton to come out right quick. Thank God for his wife, Deacon Flanders McClinton. And he said this Sunday has been my pastor support president for 30 years. I've been blessed to have the same president, Sister Norma, amen, for 30 years at St. Helena Missionary Baptist Church. He has done much to help me along this journey. He and the Passport Ministry. Passport Ministry that's here now, please stand wherever you are. All Passport Ministries. That's on the Passport team. Please stand wherever you are. Amen. So they can see you. His wife, Sister Margie. Please stand, Sister Margie. Amen. That's Deacon McClinton's wife. He has served here, and he's faithful. He's one of our superintendents. I mean, not superintendent. He's one of our Sunday school teachers here. He's here weekly. He's been at Southern. I think he said this as well Sunday. 47 years. And those who know him, he served as interim president of Southern University for a period of time. And I'm thankful that Deacon McClinton, amen, has served as the president, and not only as president, deacon,